Happy Wednesday, halfway through the week, and welcome to the latest edition of the Laura and Becky Show, sponsored by Ringwood Hall Hotel and Spa and Dales and Peaks Estate Agents.
So if you are brand new to the podcast, hello, welcome along. If you're back for more, maybe you're tuning in because you want the third letter today for our giveaway. We're going to give it away a little bit later on.
We certainly are. Whilst you're listening, give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a review, and give us a follow.
Yeah, actually, on Spotify, I was looking yesterday, there's a little bell on where you can see us, and if you press that bell, you'll get a notification when we upload this podcast. So if you are listening out for the letter, do that today, because it'll just remind you every day to listen.
And then you won't forget.
It's genius. Okay, so got a couple of messages that I want to read out. Thank you, by the way, if you do message us. I think it's about time we mention some people. First of all,
let's do it, Laura.
Hello to Laura Pashley, who messages us a lot, doesn't she?
Yeah, we love Laura.
Bless her. And yesterday she noted that we looked unferal-like.
Yes.
Is this because
it's very unlike us, I know.
I know, people are used to us being feral now.
Yeah, no makeup, joggers on. I'm surprised, to be honest, she even recognised us yesterday.
Do you think we are comfort for people that want to be feral? So they look at us and they go, oh, they're feral, it's fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I think we encourage people to be feral. I feel like I'm coming out of my feral stage a little bit, which is really weird because you'd think I'd be more feral in the winter, but I'm kind of coming out of it a little bit now, and I feel like I want to dress up a bit, maybe because Christmas is on the way and you feel like you want to get a bit dressed up for Christmas.
We were feral over summer, weren't we? It started in Mallorca. Our feralness was rife.
It was off the scale.
Yeah. Well, let's see how long it lasts. You never know, next week.
I feel like you're coming out of it as well.
Yeah, I am a little bit. I think that's because we've got things to do.
We've got events on and stuff, haven't we? So we can't be feral at events. Can we?
We can have a feral event. Look at you. Yeah, just come looking feral. We just lounge around on sofas and...
Should we do that?
A feral event.
I like it.
Well, if you're interested, let us know. Also as well, now we're going to talk about this a little bit later on, but Jeffrey Dahmer... I put something. So basically, he eats one of these people, okay? And the actor who he eats has put a selfie on with the actor that plays Jeffrey Dahmer saying, it's okay, he's nice, really. But even that photo of them as their normal selves freaks me out.
Why?
Because he's like, how is he ever not going to be Jeffrey Dahmer now? That actor, how is he ever not going to be someone that just... I mean, look at his face.
He's got in your head, hasn't he? You've got Jeffrey Dahmer in your head.
Yeah.
We need to talk a bit more about this because I watched it last night. I did what you told me not to do.
Oh, God. Right.
I did it, but we'll come back to that. I've got one more message as well. From lovely Hannah, who's messaged us. She said yesterday, just on yesterday's podcast, giggling away at my desk in the office, talking of money-saving tips. And by the way, if you haven't heard our money-saving tips for the winter, then you need to listen back to yesterday's podcast because I think you said it, Laura, yesterday. We're going to get you through this winter.
Oh, we are, with these tips. You won't even need to put your heating on.
No, you will be worried no more. Okay, because we are gonna sort you out.
We're gonna keep you warm. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, that's cheesy, isn't it? She's put, talking of money-saving tips, boiling taps are cheaper to run than a kettle, FYI. So no need to get your flasks out just yet.
Didn't you once get sent a boiling tap, but you never used it?
By Hannah. Yes, well, you have to install it and put it in and everything. So, but I think she might be plugging her business, which is fine.
Oh,
but so if you
I want a boiling tap. A boiling.
A boiling tap. Boiling. I think it looks like a gold bling one or something. Yeah, so you basically install them and you get instant boiling water. Apparently they're a lot cheaper to run than boiling a kettle.
How do they work though? At what point does the water boil?
It's ready to go.
But where is it? Where's the water?
I mean, listen, I don't understand. Hannah, can you help us out
It's
here?
ready. Yeah. If you were Hannah, maybe you want Becky as your sales lady. So where does the boiling water come from? It's just ready to go. Okay,
Hannah, if you want me to be an influencer for your boiling taps,
hey,
I'm
boiling
here.
Taps,
yeah,
they're just ready to go.
I love it. But hey, it's worth looking at them. You know, if it's cheaper than boiling a kettle.
Absolutely, bloody hell.
Yeah.
If you've got any tips for winter on keeping warm, let us know at thelauraandbeckyshow@gmail.com, please. So we are just discussing when we are going back to Ringwood Hall Hotel and Spa.
You know, we haven't been
It's
for
been
a
a
few
few
days. Yeah, we
days.
need to get booked in. I'm getting withdrawal symptoms.
We have to go at some point this week. I'm thinking, can we squeeze it in tomorrow?
Yeah, potentially. I think
We've got to
probably
work
could.
tonight. We've got, we'll be up late tonight. We need a bit of relaxation.
Get in the spa tomorrow. If you're fancying, it's all because we were talking about doing like an evening, not a session, an evening
Of pampering.
an evening of relaxation. What's really nice is to go there in the evening, have a few hours, obviously, in the spa, the relaxation room, have a Prosecco.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That's what you want to do.
There's nothing nicer than having flip-flops, a robe on and having a Prosecco in a spa, is there really? Let's face it.
Yeah, if you've never been to Ringwood, you need to get booked in for that because it gives you life.
So at the moment, we have a giveaway where you can win a Twilight Spa package. It's the Orchid Escape. So you basically get use of the spa and also you get a 25-minute Twilight treatment.
Yeah, it's bloody lush,
blissful.
basically. It's blissful. If you want to have a look at the full package, like what's included, go onto their website, which is
ringwoodhallhotel.com. Now, what we're doing is we're giving out a letter a day on our podcast. Those letters will spell out a treatment that you can get in the spa. We will tell you what you need to do when you figure out like what the word is.
Yeah, for the time being, just keep
time
a
being,
note
exactly.
of all of those letters. Like put it in your notes in your phone, write it down in your diary, keep a note.
Yeah.
So today's letter that you need to take note of is X.
There we go. Now, if you don't know the other letters, just listen back to our podcast from yesterday and the day before. So today's letter is X. Have a look at the spa. You can see it at ringwoodhallhotel.com.
Now, we went to Meadowhall yesterday, didn't we?
We did.
Literally, we finished the podcast and we went straight there. Although I was...
Hang on. Hang on a second. No, I went straight there. I stopped for a coffee too, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, you left before me. I was like, bye, yeah, see that you went. And you went, just to warn you, I've got to get some petrol. I thought, why is she fucking warning me that she's got to get petrol? A weird thing to do. I'm just warning you. I've got to get some petrol. Anyway, I get to Meadowhall, going to Zara, poot all round Zara. And I'm like, she's still not here. So I think I'm going to... So I message her and now I'm leaving Zara. I'm going to H&M. And then still no Becky. So I'm leaving H&M. I'm going to Primark. I was like, I may as well just be shopping on my own. Like she's just like, it took you an hour and 5 minutes to get there.
No, did it actually?
Yes.
God.
Maybe not. Maybe you're like 40 minutes after me.
Well, I left before you, but I did have to stop for petrol. I did warn you. I did stop for petrol.
What do you do? What the hell?
Well, I did that. And then it's a very boring story, which I'm not going to go into detail. But I then had to move my car. I wanted to get a coffee from that petrol station. Couldn't because someone wanted to move behind me. So left there, then had to get a coffee from somewhere else. So stopped again. And then I was like trapped in by a lorry for like 5 minutes. And yeah, it was a comedy of errors. Anyway, I did meet you in Primark, didn't I?
Right. So we're in Meadowhall, which is a very, very big shopping centre in Sheffield. And number one, why was it so busy? It was a Tuesday morning and it was busy.
Well, we looked at each other and said, why haven't these people got jobs? What are they all doing here?
People work?
They're probably saying the same thing about us, to be honest.
The queue in Zara. I was like, no. It was mental. I was just like, what? Why are there so many people here? I thought there was a bloody cost of living crisis. Not in Meadowhall, there's not.
Not in Zara.
Or maybe they're there keeping warm, just walking around.
Could be that.
But also, whilst we were there, lots of very shouty, annoying people.
Well, we've got to be honest, it was in Primark, wasn't it? This is where it all kind of happened. And we were pootling about, shopping. And we could just hear a lot of loud, shouty women. Actually, they were all women.
I mean, one you kind of went to look for at one point. You're like, who is that making that? She was just like talking to her mate, but shouting.
She was relentless.
It was relentless. And then as we left Meadowhall, we were about 2 meters behind these two older ladies, and one of them just went like that.
Well, you literally, when she did it, you shoved me
know.
out of the way as if there was a bomb
I
coming
don't
our
want to
way.
be behind her germy air. I was like,
No.
I don't want to breathe in that. That's disgusting.
I've noticed a lot of people are coughing at the moment. There was a woman, in fact, in one of the garages I stopped at on the way to Meadowhall
just one of
yesterday,
them.
one of them, there was a woman doing the same thing. She was looking at the meal deal section and she was going...
COVID, innit?
That's what I thought. It's rife at the moment.
It's right.
I'm not being funny, people. Put your hand up when you
Have we learnt nothing? Have we learnt nothing? There was another H&M shouty as well. I tried to find you, but you were like in the changing rooms. That was embarrassing as well, because you texted me going, I'm in the changing rooms, love. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm coming. So I got my stuff, walked into the changing rooms, walked down and went, Becky, you in here? No one. I was like, she's not in here. And you could tell, but all the people in the cubicles were like, oh, what a dick, shouting out for a mate, she's not in here. So I was like, welcome.
Becky.
Now I got a couple of things. You were laden.
Now, we did
bags.
say, didn't we? We were like, we've got
you
to stop buying
said,
things.
You were like, don't let me buy a lot.
Well, you let me.
Okay.
Laura came up with 2 tiny little bags. I couldn't even carry mine.
I know, yeah. They were bigger than you.
I think it's because I bought bulky items like coats and this puffer that I've got on and stuff like that, you know?
Sure, and all the pyjamas and slippers and perfume.
Yeah, oh, mate, I tell you what, though. I bought, they're called like Snuggies, I think. So it's not about onesies this year. It's all about these Snuggie things that you just put on.
Is this another keeping warm tip?
Oh, my God. Yes, it is.
You don't even know you're giving them out now.
I didn't even realise.
They're just flying out of your mouth.
This is tip number, I don't know, maybe we did yesterday, 7, maybe.
Okay.
Right, note this one down as well. So in Primark, they do these big things called Snuggies, right? They've got a hood on. They go down to about the knee. They're quite baggy. They're comfy as hell.
The only
big
thing
pockets.
about stuff like that is just don't go near an open flame.
No.
You'll be gone.
You'll go up.
You'll be dust.
Yeah.
But they keep you warm.
Oh, they do. I got me and Lily one and some big fluffy slippers as well. Last night, we both got in them and we had a great night.
How long did you last in it, though? Because did you get a little bit warm within like 10 minutes?
A bit hot. And also, Lily went to bed in hers, right? And I said to her, I said, take that off before you fall asleep. She went, yeah, no problem. Went in. She was there sweating. So I was like, she was asleep, but I had to pick her up and literally take it off her while she was asleep. It was the hardest thing. So take them off before you go to bed, guys. Okay? No good in bed.
So I have a theory about people, and that is, if you don't like dogs, you're not trustworthy.
I agree.
I know it's a bold statement.
No. I'm actually with you on this. I think, how can you not be a dog person or not like dogs?
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you if you don't.
Now, we went for a meeting a little while ago, and there was a puppy, and it made the meeting so much more joyful.
It really did.
And there's a puppy at the moment at Dales and Peaks.
I know. You need to look on their Instagram, actually, Dales and Peaks on Insta, because there's quite a lot of footage of said puppy.
What is the puppy called?
It's called Archie.
Cute.
And he's very, very cute. He frequents the office. And, I mean, what's not to love?
Well, listen, we can't guarantee the puppy will be there. But, you know, if you'd like it to be there, I'm sure we could put a call in.
Yeah, I mean, if you want a meeting with Dales and Peaks,
maybe
you want
they
the puppy
should
to
call
be
it
there.
Dales and Puppies. Dales and Peaks and Puppies.
Dales and Peaks and
Dales
Puppies.
I mean, I'd go.
It's got a ring to it, that, hasn't it? It really has. Also, as well, as we do most days, we have a little stalk of their Instagram, because they often they're always putting new houses on, obviously. And the houses are just stunning. There's one I like in particular at the moment.
Which one? Where is it? There's loads that I like. There was one actually. There's all of them.
Yeah, I like one with a bit of character, and this one here in Stark Homes has got a bit of character. That is a bit of me. Lovely views. It's Matlock is where it is.
Oh, lovely. Love Matlock.
Yeah. So have a little look today. Whilst you sat at work or in the office, who doesn't like looking at houses? Have a little look at their Instagram, Dales and Peaks.
Yeah, or their website, dalesandpeaks.co.uk. Right, okay, now I saw something this morning that made me chuckle, and it made me realise me and you could never be a royal. We could never be a royal. So the new Prince and Princess of Wales, Kate and Wills, they're in Wales at the moment doing the rounds, and we couldn't do the rounds. That would be our downfall. We could be royal, as in live the lifestyle, but it's when you have to go and do the rounds.
We'd be all right for 5 minutes at the start.
Becky and I have got a theory. We're really good at greetings and departures, aren't we?
But not the in-between.
We love leaving a place and saying goodbye, don't we? It's almost like we've got it down to a fine art.
Yeah.
We're like, bye, waving, bye. And even walking in, we're like, hiya.
Yeah, energy levels are high.
Then, within 5 minutes, they are on the floor and we are bored to shit.
Yeah, this happens if you ever have a meeting with us, right? We're like we say, we come in, energy's high at the start, and it lasts for
We
probably
bamboozle people.
We bamboozle.
Like, who are these two?
Yeah, they're like, whoa, who are these whirlwinds?
Wow, crikey.
But it literally lasts all of 5 minutes, and then we slump into our chairs. We start to look around the room, and we get a glazed look in our eyes.
I can't remember where we were, and actually I wouldn't mention it anyway, but we were somewhere, I think it was last week, and the meeting was going on, and I can tell when you've gone.
And I can tell when you've gone.
So we kind of try and I'm like, oh, she's gone, so I'm going to have to talk, and then I'll sit down, and then at one point there was a silence, which we've never had before. We've never had a silence, but I thought, I can't be asked to talk. I was
Does that
done.
mean we're getting worse? Because normally we do try and cover the silences, but we're not even doing that anymore.
Well, but then our energy picks up when we know it's going to end. Then we leave as if we're on cloud nine. Bye, great meeting. Bye, see you soon. But I was watching Wills and Kate go around this like lifeboat place. RNLI, is that what it is? Something like that. And then they're doing that hello all talk, and I just thought, inside she must just be like, where's lunch?
It must be draining. Yeah. Like they must literally just flake on the bed afterwards or the sofa and be like, oh God. Also, very COVID-y, shaking everyone's hands. Like they must
Well, they're very tactile, the royals now, aren't they? I would love to meet her. I'd love to see her in the flesh.
I love Kate. I'm such a big fan of Kate.
She does well there, holds eye contact, has a good convo. I'd be like, hello, thank you, yeah, bye.
Yeah.
Hello, who are you? Okay, bye.
Yeah. She does very well. She doesn't put a foot wrong, Kate, does she?
No, but does she? Maybe she doesn't.
I don't know. Think she does. I told you a bit of a rumour, didn't I?
Yeah, when we're not going to mention that.
I'm not going to say what it is, but if you do want to know it, DM us on Insta and we'll say, because it is proper juicy about.
You're not going to give out that information? Oh, don't, because it kind of ruins the whole royal facade.
It's about wills. If you want to know, DM me. I'll tell you.
What's going on in the world? Well, we need to talk about Jeffrey Dahmer. We talked about this a lot, but I think we need to go in again.
Well, you've been obsessed, haven't you? You've been talking about it, and it's really affected you, actually. You watch it in the mornings, you watch it at night, and it's traumatised you a little bit. So you were like, don't watch it, Becky. It'll put you about. Promise me you won't watch it. I watched it last night.
Right, and what did you think?
Right, first of all, I'd like to change one of the names of our podcast, please, because I think 2 days ago we had a podcast called He's Really Fit, But He Eats People. Mate, he ain't fit.
He's quite good looking, I think.
I was watching it last night. I was like, I meant to get a screenshot and send it to you. I was like, he ain't fit.
No, but you come back in episode 4. I think you'll change your mind slightly.
I really had a good look at him last night. I was like, hang on a minute, is he fit? And I was looking at him from different angles, and I was like, he ain't for me. Okay.
Well, I mean, he's not for me, but he's not unattractive.
All right, I'll bear with it.
Right, so that's number 1. Number 2.
Number 1. So the first episode, if you haven't seen it, you might want to just turn us down for a second. It was a long old haul, wasn't it? Until he, I was like, when's he going to get him? When's he going to get this guy? And I won't say what happened, but I was a bit like, come on, let's get to it.
Because there's so what happens is as you go through the episodes, it goes back and forth, and it goes back to, there's a story, and it all comes together at the end.
So it kind of goes backwards, doesn't it? So at the start, it's almost like the end of the story, and then it goes backwards, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it flits around a little bit. But I'm now on, I think I'm on episode 9. I think there's 10 episodes. So he's like being caught, and now he's in court, and he's just about to give like this statement. But just watch episode 4 and then you come back to me. Episode 1's fine. You just want him to escape, don't you? Like, please. You don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I was shouting at the time. I was like, don't do that. I was like, don't go in there. I was like, leave, run. Like, you are literally shouting at the TV.
It gets bad. It's very clever how they've done it, though. Even like... that you don't see, well, no, you do see gory stuff, but you hear it more than you see it. And I think that's worse because then your imagination just goes wild. But episode 8 was difficult to watch. It's so good, but it's so bad.
Yeah, I'm quite enjoying it, I have to say. I'm invested now.
Oh, I'm going to get a phone call at 2:00 in the morning going, I've watched episode 5 and I can't sleep.
Yeah, but come over and go to bed with me.
Yeah, you literally will. I wouldn't watch it if I lived on my own. So, I know what you're like.
I was brave, wasn't I?
So... You were very brave. Yes, Becky. Well done. Right, what's going on in the world as well? Shakira.
So, right, when I came in today, you said it to me as if I knew. And I was like, What?
So apparently, she lived in Spain with her boyfriend at the time. The Spanish authorities are saying that when she lived there, she didn't pay any taxes and she owes millions in taxes. She could, not taxes as in like cars, taxes as in like what she's earned.
Yeah. Money.
She got a taxi, she didn't pay for it.
We've all done that. We've all done a runner from a taxi on a night out.
So yeah, basically they're saying she could get 8 years in prison.
You can't send Shakira to prison.
I mean, well, you can. I mean, you can.
You can't. Shakira cannot be in prison. Also, I feel a bit sorry for her. She's going through a terrible divorce at the moment. Her husband's gone off with some younger bird and he's flaunting it all over social media. Now she's going to prison.
Well, she's not definitely going to prison, but there's something about... She faces 8 years in jail after being... Oh, hang on, let me just read this. Shakira faces 8 years in jail after being ordered to stand trial for tax fraud allegations. Listen, don't matter if you're Shakira or... Shakara. If there's tax fraud, it's tax fraud, isn't it?
Well, listen, you need to pay your taxes, but I hope she doesn't go to prison.
Imagine the phone call, like if you ever went to prison. Listen, if your mate Emma ends up in prison because she's worried she's going to get arrested, right? Imagine if she you get that 5-minute phone call, be like ringing your mum, and they'll be like, "How are you?" Be like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Never going to guess who's in the cell next to me. It's only bloody Shakira. I heard her singing. I thought that sounds like Shakira."
Can you imagine?
I mean, that would make your sentence go a little bit better, wouldn't it?
You'd be quite excited that Shakira was in there, to be sure.
Yep, fingers crossed though, it'll all get sorted.
She won't go to prison. Something else that's going on as well that I am ridiculously excited about.
Is this our mate?
This is our mate.
Okay,
yeah.
go on.
Is I'm a Celebrity All Stars, right? So they're doing it this year, but I'm
a bit disappointed it's not live next year. It's pre-recorded, isn't it?
Oh, I haven't read the whole thing. Surprise, surprise. It's not. What? It's not. What do you mean?
Yeah, so they're filming it at the moment, but it's out next April.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Isn't that disappointing? Why are they doing that?
I don't know. In fact, that's rubbish.
Oh.
But let me tell you the lineup, because the
Right.
lineup does not disappoint. So if you think over the years, if I'm a celebrity, like your favourite people who've been on it, who've been really good, why don't you have a guess at some of the people that might be in it? Because there are some really good ones.
Dean Gaffney.
Yes, mate. I think he's our favourite.
Yes.
Do you remember when we did the radio show together? Sometimes when songs were on, we used to watch stuff on YouTube, and we'd put Dean Gaffney on when I think he did like a challenge, didn't he, or a trial, and then he literally lost his shit walking back into the jungle, and we must have watched that so many times and laughed our heads off.
Okay, Joe Swash is definitely in it.
Yeah,
it's so obvious he's in it because he's been away.
He's in it.
What about what's that cleaner that fainted?
Oh,
Kim? Aggie?
Kim, I don't know if she's in it. Gillian McKeith's in it, though. Didn't she faint a lot?
Oh, that's it. No, it's her.
That's her. Yeah.
She's in it.
She's in
They've got
it.
Gillian McKeith.
Yes.
Right? Come on. Okay, who else? Paul Burrell.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. That is my other favourite. I'm literally looking at a picture of him now. Do you remember him doing that trap? He was like, ah.
Yeah, oh my God, he was brilliant.
So
also,
good.
I love that boxer. Who was the boxer that ran backwards and was, he's got a son.
Was that?
What's his name? I always forget his bloody name. Who else did I love? I can't, Kerry Katona?
She's not in it. No. Hey, how good would it be if they had Katie Price and Peter
Are they not in
Andre?
it at all?
No, I don't think they do. Myleene Klass is in it, but I'm a bit meh about that.
Yeah,
Carol Vorderman.
Nah.
Who's he? Someone from Corrie. Phil Tufnell.
Okay.
Who's he? Oh, someone, Jordan Banjo from Diversity.
Right.
But listen, I think what we're really excited about
Paul Burrell
is...
and Dean Gaffney.
Yeah, they're the two to watch, aren't they? Let's be honest. I'm giddy to see those two.
Yeah, I'm just a bit disappointed it's not live. But anyway, we'll just have to get out. I'm sure it'll be brilliant when we watch it. And they're in Australia this year, aren't they?
Yes.
There's a new set of them.
Yeah, excited for that.
Right. I'm going to go and get my hair done. Busy day.
Yeah, you're getting your hair done today, aren't you?
Busy day. We've got quiz tonight.
Yeah. Do we... I feel like I've lost track with what's going on today. Do we need to do anything today?
Well, you did message me that earlier. You're like, just talk me through our day.
I was on the school run. I was actually like, what are we doing again today, mate?
Well, quiz later. Oh, Halloween costumes. We're gonna dress up as a couple. Well, not a couple, but a couple. Yeah, so we'll sort that. Other than that, love, see thee this evening.
See you later. Have a good day.